Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be doing yet another Barnes & Noble shopping trip, and I'm super excited because these videos I just love making them. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Karen. I do a lot of books, fashion, lifestyle content. If any of that is of interest to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I am about to head, I was about to say to work. I am about to head to Barnes & Noble right now, and I'm going to be vlogging on my phone and show you guys around. And then we're gonna do a book haul when I come back. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so we just left Barnes & Noble's and I ended up going to Starbucks. I don't like going to the one at Barnes & Noble's because it doesn't let me scan. And yeah, I don't get any points. So I ended up getting a cold brew with 1 pump of white mocha and then the Irish cream cold foam. And then we're out of the chocolate topping, so they did a brown butter topping. So let's give it a try. Oh wow, it's actually super good. So yeah, that might be my new order for the summer for sure. Back from Barnes & Noble's, and I'll show you guys real quick my outfit. Yes, it is my phone on my tripod because I was filming a video. So I got Starbucks. I already told you guys what my order was, and my entire fit is from Shop Hope's Boutique. I am doing a collaboration with them this year. So these are some of my picks for this month. This crop turtleneck sweater is adorable. This checker denim jeans, and then I'm wearing this thick Chelsea boots, and that is the fit for today. Jewelry, Santa Luisa, glasses are EyeBuyDirect. And then let's go ahead and do a little books haul. It's really bad lighting. I hate this lighting, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do a little books haul. First, sip of my coffee because I'm exhausted. So I only got 2 books at Barnes & Noble's because I already had a book that came in the mail yesterday that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And since this vlog is probably not going to be super long, I'm also going to have a reading vlog aspect to it. I might or might not finish a book during the course of this vlog, but I'm just adding stuff. So the books that I got at Barnes & Noble. So as usual, I'm going to read to you, show you the cover, tell you the title and author of the book, and then I'm going to read the description of the book. Both of these books are pretty popular in Book Talk. You might have heard about them. I'm very new to them. I have been on the search for them for a while. I didn't want to get them from Amazon. I wanted to actually get them on book shopping trips that I've been doing lately. By the way, both of these were in the Book Talk section of Barnes & Noble's. Now you know if you go. I'm pretty sure they have the exact same setup for every single Barnes & Noble. So the first book is the On Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. I honestly was kind of skeptical about what my first Christina Lauren book should be. I wanted to get Love in Other Words, but they didn't have that one at my Barnes & Nobles. I have noticed that a lot of the books that I'm on the hunt for are usually super popular books, so they're usually not in stock. So this one is the New York Times bestsellers by Christina Lauren. It says Olive Torres is used to being the unlucky twin. From inexplicable mishaps to a recent layoff, her life seems to be almost comically jinxed. By contrast, her sister Amy, I don't know if that's how you say her name. Anyways, she's an eternal champion. She even managed to finance her entire wedding by winning a slew of contests. Unfortunately for Olive, the only 2 things worse than constant bad luck is having to spend the wedding day with the best man, and her name is Ethan Thomas. So I think that's maybe an enemies to lover trope, which I think I've heard from other booktubers before. Olive braces herself for wedding hell, determined to put on a brave face, but when the entire wedding party gets food poisoning, the only people who are infected are Olive and Ethan. Suddenly, there's a free honeymoon up for grabs, and Olive will be damned if Ethan gets to enjoy paradise solo. Agreeing to a temporary truce, the pair head for Maui. After all, 10 days of bliss are worth having to assume the role of loving newlyweds, right? But the weird thing is Olive doesn't mind playing pretend. In fact, the more she pretends to be the luckiest woman alive, the more it feels like she might be. And that's the description for this book. I got a little bit off track because I thought I was supposed to keep reading as usual. But this is the first one that I got. And then I got The Love Hypothesis by Elle Hazelwood. I honestly haven't read anything by either of these two authors, so I'm super excited to read either one. So this was also a New York Times bestseller, and I've heard a lot of conflicting reviews about this book. Some people love it, some people hate it. We'll see if I'm, one or the other. I do like workaholic tropes, so maybe I'll love it. So it says that third-year PhD candidate Olive Smith, they're both named Olive, interesting, doesn't believe in lasting romantic relationships, but her best friend does. And that's what got her into the situation, convincing Anne that Olive is dating and well on her way to happily ever after has always going to take more than a hand-wavy Jedi mind trick. Scientists require proof. So like any self-respecting biologist, Olive panics and kisses the first man she sees. That man is none other than Adam Carlson, a young hotshot professor and well-known ass. Which is why Olive is positively floored that when Stanford's reigning lab tyrant agrees to keep her charade secret and be her fake boyfriend. So this is fake dating, which I also like. I haven't read any fake dating lately, so looking forward to it. And then it says, and when a big science conference goes haywire, putting Olive's careers on the Bunsen burner, Adam surprises her again with his unyielding support and even more unyielding sycophant. Suddenly, their little experiment feels dangerously close to combustion, and Olive discovers that the only thing more complicated than a hypothesis on love is putting her own heart under the microscope. So, very excited about this one. I already know it's gonna be a little cheesy, but I'm here for cheesy romance. Well, the last book I'm gonna talk to you guys about, I didn't actually purchase it at Barnes & Nobles. I ordered it off of Amazon, and it is the last book of a series that I am obsessed with right now. You might have heard Steph Border. Don't know how to say her name still. She has talked about the series so much, and it's definitely worth the hype. I am obsessed with the series. I'm currently on book 4, and the book that I purchased online is book 5. I'll talk to you guys more about this series, but what I'm talking about is the off-campus series, and this book that I got on Amazon is book number 5, and I believe this came out last year. So the legacy, and it kind of talks about like all the couples and everything that happened after they got together, and it's been years into a relationship. This is what it says in the background. New off-campus collection provides the much anticipated answer to the question, where are they now? 4 stories for a couple, 3 years of real life after graduation, a wedding, a proposal, an elopement, and a surprise pregnancy. Can you guess which couple's wish? Come for the drama and stay for the loss. Catch up with your favorite off-campus characters as they navigate the changes that come with growing up and discover that big decisions can have big consequences and big rewards. Super excited to read this one. I'm, like I said, on book number 4 right now, and I'm gonna be adding a little bit of a reading block component to this because I think I'm gonna be finishing book number 4 today, and I want to with you guys how I feel about the entire series and how I feel about, the rating and stuff like that. That's what I have for you guys today. Just stay tuned to see what else I end up doing in this vlog. Okay, so I finally got around to this part of the video because I woke up this morning, put on makeup, got ready, and I really thought I was gonna film this part and get to it. So we did the book haul, and then I am thinking that maybe I needed to add more to this video because it was just like a little bit empty. So we're gonna be talking about the off-campus series. I am obsessed with this series right now, and I showed you guys the 5th book at the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna go through each of the books and kind of tell you what they're about, and I'm gonna put a picture over here of the cover. Hopefully I can find the cover that doesn't have the shirtless guy on the front because I hate those covers so much. You can find all of the off-campus series on Kindle. A little tip though, you can actually get the first book for free if you have Kindle Unlimited, I think. I actually don't know if you even have to have Kindle Unlimited. Anyways, the first book was free, and then the rest of the books are $4.99 each, even though I only got one for free. Then I got 3 for $4.99, and then I ended up paying full price for the one that I got off of Amazon just because I wanted to have the last one as a physical copy. I mean, that's totally up to you. Eventually I want to have the entire series like as physical books just because, physical books are awesome. So let's go through all the 5 books. So the first book is about Hannah and Garrett. And Garrett is like the star of the football team. Not football team, what am I saying? The star of the hockey team. And he's like really cocky, kind of misogynistic. sleeps with a lot of women. She has had some trauma in her life and is not very like open to the idea of like intimacy with guys and stuff like that. But she does have a crush on a guy from the football team, and they kind of make a deal so she can like date that guy or be with that guy, sort of. I'm not giving away the plot twist or anything, but this is what the cover looks like. I think I've had it here already for a while. That book was actually my favorite, and I've heard a lot of people say that if you're the first book and that one's your favorite, don't even bother reading the rest of the series. But it's actually worth it to like read the entire series. Mainly for me, what I've seen happen is that the order that the series is in is the same order that the ratings that I'm giving each of the books. Even though I'll probably still rate the series 5 out of 5, but each book like I like a little bit less in a way. Even though while I was reading it, I loved the book, but then after I was done, I'm like, well, the first one is still my favorite. But nonetheless, I recommend this series with all my heart. I freaking love the books. Book number 2 is about Logan and Grace. So Logan is Garrett's best friend, and he has a crush on Hannah, which is Garrett's girlfriend, and Grace is like a freshman that he kind of has like a nice stand with, and then from then the story kind of unfolds. Don't think I can go into detail about this a little bit more, but that's what the second book is about. Then the third book is about Dean De Laurentiis and Allie. Okay, so Allie is Hannah's best friend. The entire series is about a group of friends, and they're all very connected. Besides the fourth book, when I get to that, you'll see I'm saying that they're just not necessarily too connected to the group of friends, but somewhat, if you know what I mean. That book, so Dean's pretty much like a man whore. Like, I don't know how to put it in pretty words than that. And he like dates a lot, probably the most promiscuous one out of like the entire group of friends. Allie, it's really used to like being in long-term relationships. Then enters Dean, because she breaks up with her boyfriend and then has a one-night stand with Dean, and then the story goes from there. And I really don't think that's a big spoiler. Hopefully not. Anyways, fourth book, it's about Tucker and Sabrina. So Tucker is the fourth guy that lives in the off-campus house, and he gets mentioned in all the books. Like, he likes to cook for the guys, he's very domestic, he was by a single mom, so he's like the more like general one out of the group. And he also doesn't want to like do hockey professionally, so he has other plans with like his degree and stuff like that. And then he meets Sabrina. She's kind of Dean De Laurentiis' nemesis, like scholarly nemesis, because they both want to go to law school, and Sabrina thinks Dean has everything handed to him, and that's how she's kind of connected to the story, but she's not necessarily part of the group of friends. Now that I think about it, Grace from the second book is also now like part of the group of friends. Hannah and Garrett, and then Dean and Allie are probably the ones that are like more connected to the story. But I'm on book 4 right now, so I can't really speak for book 5. I'm gonna put this down because my hair's getting tired. Book 4, actually one of my friends, she says that's her favorite book. I personally don't like it as much as I've liked the other 3. I can see why it could appeal to like a certain audience more than the first 3 can. For me, I liked it, but I couldn't connect with Serena's character too much. I did like Tucker, so I mean, it's still a great book. And this book pretty much says that they kind of answer the question everyone has been asking since they read the first 4 books, and it's like, where are they now? They explain where each of those couples are in the present, well, in the present of, you know, the fictional book. That's what this one is about. And yeah, that's all for this series. I thought I would like go into detail about this series. I think I mentioned that the way I heard about this series is because of Steph Borer. I've actually seen other people struggle with saying her last name, so I don't feel too bad. But Steph, if you're watching this video, which I'm pretty sure you're not, correct me in the comments. And yeah, this is where I heard this series from, and I've heard a lot of people also get this series mixed up with Bar You. I literally just watched a video where a girl was talking about off-campus series and she kept calling series Bar You. That's a completely different series by Elle Kennedy. She's the one who wrote both of the series, but they're like completely different. And I've heard that Bar You just kind of goes into detail about other characters from the university, so I don't think it's too connected to the off-campus series. That is on my TBR though, so that's probably going to be the next series that I read. After I'm done with this series, I think I'm going to take a break from series for a while, because I think my expectations are going to be a little too high, because the off-campus series is just freaking awesome, so I don't want to be disappointed. So I'm gonna probably be reading Love Romance next, and then I think I'm gonna jump to like thriller and horror, and the ones that I've gotten. I have so many from that category, but I need to read these first just because they were blowing up on Book Talk last year and I'm kind of behind on reading them anyways. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I literally feel so repetitive because I just finished a video in this exact same spot, but make sure to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you guys on the next video.